In today's video, every army in Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2 from modern Earth is going to be defending versus 10 million zombies. We've got Middle East insurgents, we've got United Nations peacekeepers, we've got modern US Army soldiers, we've got South Korean troopers, we've got even more in terms of vehicles. We've got Russian vehicles, we've got American vehicles, Chinese vehicles. Every single country is represented here in some way, whether it be through their actual troopers, their vehicles, or the United Nations peacekeepers. And then there's the zombies. There are 4 million of them already on the battlefield, and then another 6 million are going to be coming in from the ocean as reinforcements, making 10 million zombies total. Can the Earth armies defeat the zombies and save the day from the apocalypse? Or will they die trying? Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below what other battles you'd like to see. Let's get into it, boys. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2, all of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alrighty then, gamers, let's press start right here. 144,000 modern units versus 10 million ancient units. And it looks like the United Nations soldiers are firing out first with their very cool snazzy blue uniforms. They've got these actually grenade launchers, which are pretty fun looking to me. I like these things a lot. And they're pretty powerful. So they might be one of the most powerful infantry units on the battlefield. As you can see, it does a lot of splash damage, but it's not necessarily a one-shot kill. It takes a few rounds of these explosives to actually kill, sort of like an airburst gun. Then over here we have the South Korean army, which is really funny looking. It's not the best texture or anything like that, but at least we have a new army in the mix there. You know, it's something. Also, the abandoned battleship is back. This is something we haven't used in a while. It is a World War II battleship, but I think it's kind of fun. It's stranded on the beach. I guess the UN decided to reman it, and it is now going to be fighting on the battlefield. It does fire cannons, although I think their reload is pretty long, so I think that's why it's currently just chilling. There we go. Now it's firing out at the zombies that are coming off of the boats here to invade. We've also got the micro Uzi units over this way, and these guys are holding sort of this canyon valley type area right here. They're pretty lethal against zombies, but I will say they're probably gonna die. There's not too many of them, and they will get surrounded from pretty much 3 different sides. I didn't realize the zombies would be able to come down from here, but they are, and also the back over this way. So, you know, they'll hold out for a little while, but more than likely they will end up dying on this battlefield at some point today. And then here is the Insurgent Army, which is one of the best modded units here. They look very, very good with their AK-47s, and they are spraying down some of these zombies. We have a wide variety of zombies on this battlefield. These are some of the newer zombies that are modded into the game. They look very cool, and they've got 250 health, which I think a standard zombie just has 100, so they're a little bit beefier. There's more of them over this way as they surround the United States infantry and stuff like that. Here's the US infantry right here. And then over here, we've got more just standard zombies who actually only have 200 health, I guess. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, the US infantry is holding this over here. Behind them, we've got the M1A2 Abrams, which normally we just use the M1 Abrams, but I decided let's be a little spicy today. Over here, we've got the missile carriers, the Chinese missile launchers. They are spamming out. The Chinese missile launchers purchased from AliExpress and Temu. Over here, we've got the ghillie suit snipers on the cliff walls. I felt like that was only, you know, fair to do them justice by tossing them on the cliff walls here where they can do some sniping for a long period of time up here. I think that'll be pretty nice to see. Also in the very center, we've got more US Army soldiers just as like backup. Over here, we've got these things. I don't actually know what these are called. Any military experts in the comment section, please let me know. but they're sort of like these robots. I know they're in like Modern Warfare 3 or something like that, so yeah, there's that, I guess. But they have flechetta rounds and certainly can do some serious damage to some zombies, and you can see them spamming out fire out that way. Oh, we have a lot of units, boys. A lot of units. Oh, and then, of course, there's BTRs over here as well. Russian-made BTRs. Oh, they're so good. The modern army is closing in on 1 million kills on the battlefield at this point in time. They themselves have lost 8,600 soldiers. So the zombies are certainly getting in there, and they are getting kills against these modern units, and that is going to be a problem because the modern units, I was hoping, would maybe not lose any soldiers within the first sort of 1 million kills or so, but apparently not. So that's kind of a bummer. Hopefully they can hold out, though, for a long period of time in the future. It looks like, yes, the battleship out here. Oh, wait, did it die? No, yeah, it definitely did die. It was like twitching, but I think that was just the zombies moving it around as they come up the beach here. So yeah, sadly, the ship there has gone down. So that is definitely a bit of a rip potato chip for the modern units here. That will be a bit of a loss for them. But overall, I mean, they're holding steady. Luckily, there's going to be no reinforcements coming in the back way over here. So eventually, they'll be able to just concentrate on the beach boys that are coming in here. But before that, they do have some problems over this way. It looks like the South Korean army here is taking some L's as the zombies come on in. It's not very good fighting against these parasites. Get it? Because Parasite is a South Korean film. Yes. So funny, Daily. All right, let's do an overhead time-lapse for a little bit here. Currently, 1.4 million dead zombie units and 15,000 dead modern army units. So it's about 1,000 modern units killing 100,000 enemy units per turn. Per whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. It's 1,000 to 100,000 loss ratio. Okay, let's get this going. Alright, because there are just hordes of zombies as well as machine guns on the battlefield, this is a fast-moving battle. 2.36 million zombies are dead, and a total of 33,000 UN soldiers are dead as well. We've got some of these military-converted zombies over here. They're like Russian dude-looking things from Tarkov, and they're coming in hard over this way, also attacking the M1A2 Abrams. How much health do these guys have? 20,000. So they're pretty much the exact same as the M1A1 Abrams in this game, so that's interesting. But yeah, modern soldiers, modern US soldiers in particular over here taking losses. South Korean soldiers over here also suffering big time. However, the UN troopers with the grenade launchers defeated all the soldiers over this way, so now they can focus on their behind over here and help out those other troops. Also, the insurgents managed to defeat their enemies, which left some huge body piles. Now there's just a few coming through this way. All of the Uzi units sadly did perish on the battlefield now, and the ghillie suit snipers are still doing pretty well, although on their flank over here, they're definitely taking some serious damage from zombies coming on in. So right now, it's not completely Jover for the modern units. However, they definitely taken a few losses. One thing I really like about using this map in particular, even though we're not exactly doing like a beach invasion per se, setting up the modern units to be surrounded over here is really beneficial to us because we can then spawn in additional zombie waves. I would never be able to get 10 million... Oh, there's skeletons, by the way, too. I would never be able to get 10 million zombies on the battlefield to start the battle. However, by having 4 million on the battlefield and then an additional 6 million coming in, we're able to get up to that big 10 million number, which is something we've never really been able to do before. And I think we can even go up to like 15 million if we really wanted to in the future. So it just opens up a lot more possibilities by having the units sort of spawn in vehicles as opposed to all spawning in right away. It's really pretty nice right there. It'd be cool if Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2 did more maps where there was some sort of vehicle or entrance point where enemies could come in from and not have to actually start on the battlefield, so you can get even more numbers on here, which is pretty fun. Either way, there's about 7 million zombies left alive and 81,800 modern units left alive. The modern units are getting seriously flanked in on here. These guys over here, of course, took care of their zombies, so they're doing okay, and even some of these robots are starting to get hit, actually, though. So this flank is doing all right, but this flank over here, obviously in some serious trouble. The missile systems are all dead now, and these modern U.S. soldiers are sort of fighting for their lives a little bit. I think it's only a matter of time before, yep, they start getting eaten away at, especially on the flanks over here. That's where they're going to start taking some more losses going forward. It's becoming a little bit more lethal to be on this battlefield, and the South Koreans over here are definitely going to be getting extinguished very, very soon, I think. So yeah, let's do another overhead time-lapse as the zombies continue to eat away at the forces here, and they get withered away at. I still have some hope for the modern army, but it is looking hard on at least one side of the battlefield here for them. Wow, this really is a fast-moving battle, because 6 minutes later, and we are currently at 4.4 million dead zombies and 54,000 dead U.S. modern soldiers. Actually, a little bit more than that. We're looking at 46,400 modern soldiers left alive and 4.6 million zombies left alive. So somewhere along the lines, there's been some deaths from outside sources. Explosions can cause that, falling can cause that, crush can cause that, stuff like that. So that's probably why there's more dead than there are, actually were living. Or, yeah, does that make sense? I don't know, it might. Either way, insurgents holding pretty strong here. Their corner has been cut off pretty deeply right there, but having these little robots, I think, is helping them quite a bit hold off from that. Although they might, yeah, a couple of them are starting to go down due to those zombies over there. These modern soldiers here are definitely starting to get eaten into quite a bit, so that's a problem. And the ghillie suit snipers are down to their men all the way over here at this late bunker, so that's not good at all. Yeah, there are very, very few ghillie suit snipers still remaining on the battlefield at this point in time. South Korean army is dead. They're completely gone. And the UN soldiers over here have taken some serious losses. However, they're still cooking. They're still cooking a little bit, and that's good to see. Now, the BTRs over here are still getting hit too. So these guys are probably going to go down, I think, eventually. It'll take a little bit of time, but yeah, these guys probably not going to be survivors forever. They're not going to be like Reba, which is a shame. But we have quite the body pile going on here, though. It actually makes for a very good point of connection for the grenade launcher units, because they're able to just splash damage in there and help out the BTR. So that's a nice little thing right there. And then, of course, the middle here, still getting eaten away at by zombies. It's going to be rough. Why don't we actually time-lapse the middle here? I think that'll be cool to see that slowly recede at the firing line. That'll be cool. So, 41,800 modern soldiers left alive. Just 4 million zombies left alive. Okay, 6/10 of zombies are dead. Let's get it. Well, those guys got cut down. That's not good, because now we've only got insurgents left and a few UN soldiers over here who are getting absolutely torn apart by zombies. We might finally see a modern soldier L on this battlefield. We've actually never seen that before. Most of the time, the modern soldiers end up absolutely cutting up a rug and destroying this battlefield. But this time around is different, and you can see the insurgents are going down pretty easily right now. This is very, very not good. Yikes. Okay. Oh, man. Well, we can always run it back and try and increase their defenses, because I think that would be kind of fun to do, but let's just watch the insurgents die out here. Well, boys, we've only got 132 modern soldiers left alive. I have no idea where they're at. I think they might just be dead or underneath a body pile. The body piles are very, very large, but we do have only 3.1 million zombies left alive, meaning about 7 million ended up dying during this battle. Of course, the modern soldiers did lose. So let's run it back and give them some reinforcements and see how that goes. We've added an additional 50,000 soldiers to the modern soldiers, so they now have 200k. Same amount of zombies coming at them. We've also increased all of the number of vehicles. So originally there was 30 of each vehicle, I believe. Now there's 50. So there's 200 vehicles total, and we've increased pretty much all of the modern army numbers by about 10k per nation faction. We've still got the battleship out there, of course, and now the zombies start coming forward. So we'll see if simply 50k soldiers will be able to make up for that 3 million soldier deficit. They basically need an additional 3 million kills, and maybe the addition of 50,000 soldiers will manage to get them there. The zombies start charging on all sides. Of course, those UN soldiers spraying them with explosives, getting a whole lot of kills. South Koreans joining in with their own machine gun fire over this way. It's looking pretty decent. Missile systems firing as well, and the ghillie suit snipers getting some snipes in early on. There's the battleship spraying. I love that. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, it's so powerful, dude. That is incredibly powerful. Holy cow. Well done. Already 140,000 dead zombies, 600 dead modern soldiers. Incredible numbers already. Let's go ahead and do an overhead time lapse here. Since we saw the majority of the last battle, let's do this one a little faster just to see if they'll win. Alright boys, well they're still holding up here, and the middle line is still alive. The sidelines are still alive as well, doing well. So right now it seems to be going pretty good. There's still 5 million zombies left alive, 121,000 modern soldiers left alive as well. So definitely better than last time, but we'll just have to see. Well, it seems like round 2, adding 50k soldiers, is going to work out here, because right now the zombies still have 84,000 modern soldiers to work through, and they're not really doing as well right now. The extra firepower seems to have helped out the modern units quite a bit. They're sort of backed up against what they had before, you know, they've got the same soldiers as last time still alive, but this time they actually have enough firepower to kind of hold them off, which is very, very good in my opinion. So we'll continue to let this run and sort of see what happens, but it seems like this time around we'll be all Gucci and okay here. So yeah, I'll just let this run, and if anything exciting happens, I'll start it up again. Well, nothing really all that exciting has happened yet. Still 500,000 zombies left and 75,000 modern soldiers left. So, you know, in the first battle, it really seemed like, well, it's just a fact. If they had 50,000 more troopers, they would be getting the W, because they are definitely getting the W here. It's just a matter of time now. So yeah, we'll keep letting this run. I just thought I'd give you all a quick little update right there. Brutal battle here. Very fun. Okay, so there we go. It's pretty much over. There is 200,000 zombies left alive, but they're all stuck. Where are they stuck? Where are these zombies? Are they down here? Oh, that's where they all are. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and put these guys on attack mode. Go off, kings! Let's go! Alright, so now the modern army should be pushing them. There's still 71,000 modern soldiers, so they clearly got the best of the zombies. Right now, the zombies are just kind of trickling in at the very end of this battle here. Not much to say other than that. It's kind of funny how literally just 50,000 soldiers makes all the difference in the world. Nothing else changed, just 50,000 soldiers. Well, and what? I added 100 extra vehicles, something like that? No, 80 extra vehicles and 50,000 soldiers. Not too bad at all. Either way, Oh no, it wasn't 200,000, it was 20,000 zombies were left alive. Okay, that's way less. Why don't we nuke them? That's always fun. Woohoo! Yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about. Alright, incredible. Well, that's going to be about it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.